All right, hello everyone. It's Ben here, and I wanted to show you some of the features of the dealer installed software update that you can get for your 24 through 26 GMC Sierra EV. Now, when I say dealer installed, that's what I mean. You can't get this over the air. You've got to take it into your dealership, and it takes anywhere from 4 to 4.5 hours to update every module in the vehicle. But man, it is so worth it. You can see on here it looks a little bit different up in this area, and I'll show you how you can check for it and then some of the coolest features of it. So first go to settings and then go down to updates and updates in history. And then what you want to look for is this 862.77880.mnf. That is the dealer installed update. All these others are ones that I did over there since I've had this vehicle about 6 or 7 weeks now. But if you take it to the dealership and they hook it up to the unit, they can see that this update is available. There's also several TSBs you can look up. If you're not sure, I sent them all to my dealership, Hiley Buick GMC in Fort Worth, and they were like, yep, no problem. But again, if you're having any other service work done that day, you might want to plan on it being there overnight, because for me, I had some other things being done, and then it ran into the evening, and it was the next day before I could pick it up, which was no problem. I'm just glad to have all these new features. So one of the greatest new features is this. So let me show you. Let's say you're on your Google map and you're driving. So I'm going to put it into drive. And with this feature turned on, if you're making a turn, the screen turns into the side that you're turning to. So you can see if there's anybody in your blind spot without necessarily having to look around. So there's the right side. I turn it off, it'll switch back to the map, and then here's the left side. So I think that's one of the greatest features. It also supports trailering, so it will put lines on there to show you how far your trailer is back, and to make sure that you're not going to pull into somebody that way. So let's go back into park, and I'll show you where you can turn that on. So again, it's in settings and vehicle, and then if you scroll down, you'll see turn signal activated view. You want to turn that on, and then you might as well turn on your trailer length indicator. When you don't have a trailer, it apparently doesn't show up, so it's okay to have that on, in my opinion. So make sure you have that turned on. So that's that feature. The other greatest thing about this is on the maps now, you may see another field here. And this is if you're driving to either of those places, my home or my work, that's the battery power that I'll have left once I get there. So let's say we needed to go to Hiley, which is in here in my history. So if I put that in, it's 30 minutes from me, and it is going to be 64% once I get there. Currently, we are at 76%. So it sounds like it's going to use about 12% to get there. And then you also saw the round trip. When I get back, it was 50-something%. So again, down here, you've got your time, your miles, your time you're going to arrive, just like before. But now on the Google map, you've got your battery percentage once you arrive. So I think that's fantastic, especially for new EV owners like me. This is my first EV, still a little anxious about charge levels, especially if I'm going on a trip. So I think that gives you tremendous peace of mind for your charging. Now, one of the other things that I think is not as good, but it's just something to be aware of, up here on your charge or discharge, the number no longer changes to red or green based on whether you're charging or discharging. So what is red, like see right now I'm idling with the air conditioner on, so it's taking 1 kilowatt, and you can see the red is active here, so that means it's draining 1 kilowatt. If I was coasting or slowing down or using the regen button, then this icon here that's white next to the charge would turn green, and the number stays white. So that's just something to notice that's a little bit different from how it's been working in the past. So I hope y'all enjoy this new feature. I think there's more than that, but those are the, oh, let me show you one more. You know how the seat cool used to put a little menu up here. Well, now it just works like a toggle. So see 3, 2, 1, and off. So it doesn't bring up that menu that sticks up there and kind of gets in the way. And the heat works differently because it does have to say, do you want back and bottom or just back? So that one turns on that way. But the cooling, which is what we need here in the fall in Texas, because it's going to be 90 again out today, is just right there. Works just like that. So that's all I can think of. I hope you enjoyed it. And you can let my buddy Edwin Ferguson at Hiley Buick GMC in Fort Worth know if you have any questions. And their service department is great. They can do the update for you on your 24, 25, or 26 GMC Sierra EV. Y'all have a great weekend. Have a blessed day.